Good morning, everybody. It is Randy Hilarski here. Today, I want to talk about the Christmas YouTube crypto apocalypse. I'm not here to make excuses for YouTube. I'm not here to be the one that's going to whine because really, I don't own YouTube. YouTube can do whatever the fuck they want with their channels. So there's that. But I want to tell you a story that might soothe you or at least help you understand how to get past this. Back in 2011, when I first moved to Panama, I was one of the first people that joined Google Plus. In my mind, I thought, hey, I'm a marketer. YouTube and Google Plus are owned by Google. So these channels are super important. So I set up my channels and I went to work on Google Plus. I actually made the mistake of focusing on Google Plus instead of YouTube. But it's okay because Google Plus was the catalyst that catapulted myself and my wife to where we are today with our social media business and our crypto marketing business. You see, in the first year and a half, I've built up about 110,000 or so followers on Google Plus. And what Google Plus did for me, that's my son, who's 2. What Google Plus did for me is it had something called Google Plus Your World. And anybody who was connected with me on Google Plus saw all of my posts in their Google search feed. I didn't tell people this. I didn't tell it how it worked. All I know is that everybody that I know said to me, Randy, how come every time I do a search for Panama, because that was my focus at the time, and gold and silver, how come whenever I do these searches, your posts show up, your blog posts, your Google Plus posts, they're always at the top of my Google search feed. And it was because of Google Plus. So for over 3 years, my wife and I dominated the country of Panama for most of the English posts. And I've got tons of stories about that, how we were number one, how we were above CNN when Obama visited and when Mark Zuckerberg was here, and we would just have stories written and we would post to Google Plus immediately, and they would be indexed above all the major news channels. And people are like, oh my God, how are you guys doing this? Well, we never told them how, we just built a business around it. And then one day I got a call from Google, Google South America in the office in Chile, and they called me on Google Hangouts and said, Randy, what are you doing? And I told them what I was doing, and they were so excited. They're like, wow, you're the top grower. Your growth on Google Plus is the tops in all of Central America. And they gave me a verified check mark. So that's the history behind mine and Annabelle's verified check marks on YouTube because they're one company. We got check marks both on Google Plus and YouTube. So a couple years later, Google Plus disappears. I remember Annabelle and I were sitting at the coffee shop one day and I said, wow, all those years spent of building up, doing all that work, we were doing 12 hours a day on Google Plus. We were making content and GIFs, images, going around the country, taking photos and doing all these amazing things to build up our reputation, build up our following, and just dominate Panama and build a business around it. And then they took it all away. And it was a very emotional time for us. As you can see right now, I'm still kind of emotional. But it gives you, I hope it gives you guys some solace that what's happening to you right now on YouTube is nothing compared to what happened to my business. If I could put my boots back on and I could strap them on tight and I can get back to work, you can do it too. The one thing I want to tell you is that these channels are not owned by you. You are just putting your name on somebody else's website. And they choose what can be hosted. If they don't like your content, they're going to take it down. If they don't like the links that your referral links, they're going to delete your content. If they feel that you have a copyright violation, they're going to give you a copyright strike. And I've been there too. I had a copyright strike. I couldn't use YouTube for about 6 months back in 2011 because the company I was working with, this gold and silver company, they wanted me to post a video that they got from, it was a German video, and I posted it on my YouTube channel. It was really cool. It was an awesome video. We were getting hundreds of thousands of views. And well, they complained, and YouTube gave me a copyright violation. I couldn't use my YouTube for 6 months. So I've been there. I consider myself a social media pro. But what I'm here to tell you now is, instead of wallowing in your self-pity, get up, get to work, and do something novel. And that is, start using the fucking decentralized channels that are available to you. It makes kind of sense, doesn't it? I mean, seriously, you preach decentralization, but you're still using YouTube as your main form of communication. I mean, people like me, I jumped on Steemit early on in 2016. I actually worked for the team. We were their social media team, my wife and I. And so we've been on decentralized social media for a while. Apex, I just started using Publish Ox. The YouTube version that you could use is DTube, which is part of the Steemit community. DLive, which used to be part of Steemit, now it's on another blockchain. And I know PewDiePie actually went over, he's a YouTube user, he went over to DLive. He's their main guy on that side for the people that like to do live shows. So start using the decentralized channels. If you're someone who just wants to post images and things, use Apex, which is also part of the Steam community. Just start walking the talk, you know? Everyone's been fucking talking for years. Decentralization, decentralization, but most of you aren't doing it. It's true. Yeah, hats off to Omar Baum and Michael Gu, Arcane Bear, guys who have actually set up channels. But there's one thing I want to say too is, put the social back in social media. I'm calling all you guys out. I really am. Anybody who's a crypto so-called influencer, you guys are horrible at social media. Truly you are. You don't engage. Put the social back in social media. Don't just post your shit and run and hope people will upvote you and you make a little bit of money. That's horseshit, guys. You know, you guys think you're some kind of celebrities? No. Get in there, socialize, be part of the community, build these communities, and then you don't have to worry about this stuff that's happening on YouTube, because you'll have a decentralized community elsewhere. All right. Now there's a couple other notable social media channels that are not decentralized, but they are still super powerful. And I think that you should be putting your content there, because the owners of these companies have a mindset that's more anarcho-capitalist, and they're not there to judge you for your content. They're not going to take your content down, you know, unless it gets them in trouble. Unless they're going to go to jail, maybe they'll take your content down. But most of them are a little bit more open. And top of my list for that is Float.app. Kingsley Edwards and Aaron Yakamoto. These guys, they built an amazing platform for us. Check it out, Float.app. And also check out Uptrend, UPTRENND.com. Uptrend is only crypto, so you can't use it for other things. But if you're a crypto user, you can actually load your videos to Uptrend. And it actually works pretty good in the search engines. Not as good as Steemit. You know, Steemit, if you look at the traffic for Steemit, 70% comes from Google search. I think Uptrend's more like between 10 and 20% from Google search. So I do recommend you go over to Uptrend, set up an account, start engaging, level up your account some so that you can make some more points with your content. I like all these, you know, I'm everywhere. If there's a crypto social media channel, I try to get on it. I don't like mines. It never appealed to me, so I haven't built any following there. But there's others, you know. I had Tribe. Tribe just it's not working since the EOS congestion problem. So I actually stopped using Tribe one. But you know, get in there, start using the platforms. If they disappear, it's okay, guys. But the main thing is just support what you're actually preaching. It just frustrates me when I see all these people talking about decentralization and getting off of or making fun of Facebook, making fun of YouTube, making fun of Twitter and all these places. But yeah, that's where they're still spending their time, instead of spending their time on decentralized channels. You know, I did also saw that Tone Bays, a famous not a Bitcoin maximalist troll, friend of mine who said that, oh, tell me what crypto social media to use, but as long as it doesn't have a shitcoin. Well, Tone, I'm calling you out, man. You should have been on Steam years ago when he pulled me aside in Argentina and told me, oh, we shouldn't, I don't recommend you guys use Steam it. You know, that was, if I didn't use it, then where would I be today financially? I don't know. It wouldn't be where I am, I tell you that. So don't listen to people like that. Haters gonna hate. Get on the platforms like Uptrend that has its own coin. DTube has its own coin plus Steam it. They have DTube uses Steam and their own coin. Apex has their own coin and they have Steam. So you double up. You earn two ways. So you also earn money on these platforms. You know, come on. I mean, it's a win-win. You're not earning anything on YouTube. I guess if you can take ad revenue, but most of us can't. I'm outside of the US, so I was never eligible. Even though I have a verified check mark on my YouTube channel, I was never eligible. And I probably never would have because I never had the views for it. But come on, guys. It's 2020. It's time to start walking the talk. Cheers from Panama. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen in 2020. Ciao.